This is the pilsner that Innocente Brewing made, where they had the naming contest, and the winner was actually one of his staff with the name Encounter. Not really what I'd want, but I mean it does play on the Innocent line. I could show you the bottle, but it's just a 750 pop top. So this is the Innocent Encounter, 5.6% alcohol by volume, and a pilsner. So let us just open her up and see what we get. A little bit of smoke. I'm gonna pour it into the Amsterdam glass because it's the only oversized glass I have sitting around right now. I guess I could grab the Duvel glass or something. Okay, and already I see all the side shit. Just to let it be known, I am going to the dollar store and buying some baby bottle brushes today to actually get in onto these when my well, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. There's just a few little bubbles to the side. There's a little bit of chill haze on this. It is a pilsner, so I'm okay with a little bit of chill haze. It's been out of the fridge for about 45 minutes, but it is a big bottle, so it didn't warm up as much as it usually would. But look at that beer, guys. Look at that beer. Not much white head, but I did pour it very gently. But the beautiful straw color that you'd expect from a pilsner. Again, not my style of beer per se, but I can admit that they do usually look kind of nice. It doesn't have that urine tinge that... Actually, you know what? It kind of does have that urine tinge. Now that I pulled it back here underneath the fluorescence, it does have that urine tinge. It's not as straw colored as most pilsners I've had. It's a beautiful crisp golden color, but it's more like a color-wise more lagerish than just pilsner. I know pilsner is a lager. Fuck you guys. Little bit of carbonation moving up in there. I like it. Now, me and Devin tried this while it was still very yeasty. It was unfiltered, it was filled with yeast, it was still in the fermenters doing its thing, and it tasted promising then. Now it's been filtered out, you're not getting all those esters. We were getting pear and apple and other such thing from the yeast. It actually almost, I don't know what he used, but it smells like galaxy hops in there. Very nice, a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of a resininess on the nose. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay, so here's where I sit with this. Probably one of my two favorite pilsners. This one and probably the Firestone Walker Pivo Pils are probably my two favorite pilsners myself, for me. That does not mean that this is by far the best pilsner for stylistic ratings, but for me to drink it, this is the best pilsner I've had. This is actually a nice hoppy pilsner. Well, I shouldn't say the best. One of the two best pilsners I've had. I don't know if I'd put this above Pivo Pils or Pivo Pils above this. They both have a beautiful, beautiful hoppy flavor. They both have a beautiful hoppy aroma. They both have that graininess. This is actually awesome. So you drink it. A little bit of carbonation in your throat. It does attack your throat a little bit, but I mean that is, excuse me, proper to the style. Grainy, grainy and sweet, almost wheat-like. Grainy, sweet, weedy. Background hops, beautiful fruitiness. Beautiful pininess, beautiful resininess. Very, very, very refreshing, very easy to drink. I could drink this stuff all day. It's so nice to get a pilsner that actually is as refreshing as a lager should be, but with flavor. To have the characteristics that it's supposed to have, but have flavor. Not just, you know, cut grass and dirt. Not just cut grass and dirt, but other flavors. Fruity notes, beautiful resininess. I mean, instead of that cut grass backbone that you get from so many pilsners, just that, you know, I just mowed the lawn flavor in the back of your throat, you actually have a hop resin left over. I mean, this plus a noble hop, like these hops, plus some noble hops to add some cut grass, that would probably be amazing. I'm actually really impressed with this beer. And it's not anything special, it really isn't. It's just a pilsner. But it's a pilsner with the type of flavors that a craft beer guy can enjoy. And by that, what I'm trying to say is it's a pilsner that is made in a way that anyone could enjoy. You could be you could love Pilsner Urquell, or you could love Firestone Walker Pivo Pils, and you could enjoy the Innocent Encounter. This really should be made into his smaller bottles, into his 500s, and it should be a this should actually become part of the regular rotation. It really should, because this is probably the most approachable of all of his beers, other than maybe the Glance, but I haven't had the Glance since it's been finished. But yeah, of the Bystander, the Conscience, and the Fling, actually the Fling is very easily accessible, I'd say, so probably more so than this one, but this is probably your first step up. This is your, you got somebody enjoying craft beer, enjoying artisan beer, who tried your Fling and now they're moving on up. This should be part of the regular rotation because this is more accessible than Bystander or Conscience. I love Bystander, I like Conscience, but I see this as being something so much more approachable by everybody, by the Joe Blow, by average Troll Murica even. No, this is a Pilsner for Pilsner lovers, and this is a Pilsner for craft beer lovers. You know what, you might be like me and you're not really liking something because it's a lager. It is still somewhat boring, but it's not bland. It is there. All the flavors you could want from a Pilsner are there, and they just go down so easily. Like, that was a 750 milliliter bottle, and I'm more than ready to have more of it. Out of 10, as a beer for me, I'd say almost a 9. I'm going to give it an 8.75 for me, just as a everyday drinking lager. As a how should I put this? As a everyday drinking lager, yeah, you know what? As an everyday drinking lager, for me, it's an 8.75. As an overall beer, it's probably worth about a 7. It is really worth going out and grabbing again. But for me, I think this would be my lager of choice. If I could get this more often, I could buy 12 packs of it all the time. Yeah, it's going to be a $48 12 pack, but that's 48 pints. Sorry, 12 pints, and that's great for me. And this is just such a beautiful beer. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Devin, for passing this on to your brother to pass on to me. Thank you, Steve and the gang, for brewing it. And bye-bye.